Today I'm going to share with you my favorite varieties to grow in my garden.
I was introduced to this on accident. I actually had purchased the Aunt Molly's ground cherries, and the package of seeds that I received were not Aunt Molly's ground cherries. They were actually tomatillos. So they were smaller. I think it must have been a cross between Aunt Molly's and a tomatillo. So I purchased this pack last year and I started to grow it, but it didn't have time to mature. So I'm going to get this started early. If you grow tomatillos or ground cherries, you want to get those started way before your tomatoes. They take a while to grow. Next is kale, and specifically this kale by American Seed, dwarf blue curled kale. I absolutely love it. I've had friends and family come back and ask for this, for me to start them seeds in this year after year. It's gorgeous. It gets huge. It does well in the summer. It does get a lot of bug damage, so I use BT on it, and that has done excellent. I also have a groundhog, which you'll probably hear all about this summer, but I have a groundhog that likes to visit my garden and decimate my kale. So I'm hoping to grow some behind a fence this year, but this is my favorite kale. I also enjoy growing dinosaur kale, and I'll try my favorite cucumbers. I'm not sure if I'm going to say this right, but it's the Beet Alpha. I love this cucumber. If you like the cucumbers, the mini cucumbers you can get at Aldi or at Walmart or wherever that come in the bag of like a pound of cucumbers, those remind me of Beet Alphas. They're prolific. They create these small, thin-skinned cucumbers. They're absolutely delicious. The Mexican sour gherkin. You either love these or hate these. I've had people come into my garden. This is always the first thing I have them try because it's usually one of the first things to produce. And people either love it or hate it. It does taste like a little mini cucumber, but it looks like a mini watermelon. And the longer you go in the season, the more sour they go. Now, these will take off and go wild in your area. So pick a place where you're not concerned about space if you're going to grow these. Finally, we have beans. My absolute all-time favorite bean is the Blue Lake pole bean. This bean produces all season long. It's stringless. It's fantastic for canning. I absolutely love this. It's the tried and true variety. I don't like bush beans. The groundhog typically or bunnies get to them. And so pole beans seem to do the best in my area. And I absolutely love Blue Lake pole.
So those are the must-haves in my garden. Wait, did I forget tomatoes? I guess that video's coming next.